Welcome back to What's Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the XM551 Sheridan Tier 10 American light tank located on North Spawn of Serene Coast under the command of BassmanFromHell. Game started. Well, he's armed with the 105mm, which is capable of 390 alpha with standard APCR, penetrating 236mm of armour, and with heat rounds that go through to 80. Now, the Sheridan actually took part in Operation Just Cause in Panama, and it was also in Desert Storm. And funnily enough, actually, it's capable of being airdropped, and they airdropped 14 in Panama. Sorry, airdropped 10. Unfortunately, 2 of them didn't survive the drop. Yeah, I'm afraid the parachutes failed to open properly, and the light tanks went ploughing into the ground, causing a massive hole, very deep hole indeed. Basically, it was just a few tons of, 20 tons of flattened armour after that point. But anyway, this is quite a good little light tank. You can see he's spotting that T100LT on the enemy team. And he has moved from his position. He was in a very good spotting spot. That bush is well known to everyone, but he was spotted before he went in, and I think he knew that his sixth sense kept going off, so therefore they knew where he was. Bassman's sticking around because what he wants to see is the enemy heavy tanks if he can, and knocking that tree down will let the enemy know he is here, but he's quite happy to stay here for the moment. It's got 65 km/h speed. He wasn't seen by that Lynx 6x6 because he's got a tree in front of him and a tree behind him. And the Lynx is gone. Good. Behind him is a Striv 1030, which is a Tier 9 Swedish wedge. Actually, that was the one, the Striv 1030 was the one they ordered off the bat straight away. He's found the T100LT. Does a bit of ram damage to him by clipping him, but he's still reloading. And oh no, he hit the tracks on that one, and the T100LT fires one back into him, and he's having difficulty churning or traversing the turret. The T100 is now down to a one shot, so he needs to get this one in to kill him, and he does. But he's lost over half his hit points now. And I think he's got Chuck Norris as his commander. Ouch! That hurt. Well, the Scorpion managed to get around him for 502, and it's left him on only 116 hit points for the rest of the battle. This is going to be a tough call, but I think he can still do some work. It's just he's going to have to do it as a standoff tank, because if he tries to mix it with the enemy, he's more likely going to come a cropper. So he's joining the T-44, some sniping on the enemy. Okay, he's got a shot on the pattern, and he gets a kill. So he's got his second kill of the game. There's the LC, getting in the way. Excuse me if I've been coughing a lot in my videos just recently. I seem to have a frog in my throat and it won't go away. Okay, we've got a wreck there at the moment. That's provided a bit of armour. We get shot at the 122. No, not at the moment. T-44 is coming up. So's that Scorpion. He's getting close. Might be able to get some revenge on him. Misses the shot on T-44. It looked like it went behind him, but he was spotted, so he had to pull back there. It looks to me like the centre of the map is clear. There's not many enemies there. Misses the Object 140, unfortunately. But he killed the Scorpion by mistake. Well, that's good. I don't think he actually meant to kill the Scorpion, but he did get him. It's the plainclothes Scorpion, by the way. He just timed the shot for the T-44 and it hit the Scorpion as he was moving through. So an unintended kill there, but now he's got 3. ELC 790. Yes, nice hit for 380. Low roll. Guy is creeping up on the cap though. He doesn't want to mix it though because he's so low on hit points. Even the ELC can one-shot him out the game. Okay, the 122 PM. No, didn't get it there. Got the GSOR just the other side. And the T-34B is protecting the other side of the that gap, that pass. Here comes the 140. Nice shot. High roll, 466. He didn't need to pull back, he wasn't spotted. But he did so just in case. Wise decision. Can he get a shot on the T-44? No. What about the 122? Yes. Nice one. Gets another kill. 4 kills. So he's got a fighter badge. Can he get a shot on the 140 to finish him off? We've just lost the GSOR. He was taken out by the enemy T-44. There he is. So we've got a 140 just across the way, but he can't see him. The ELC's moved down to deal with the T-44 directly. And I think that was the 140 firing in this direction. Well, the T-44 is really suffering and the ELC managed to finish him off. So we've got 2 wrecks to work with here as cover. The enemy's down to just 4 tanks now. We're only 1 tank better than them though. And each side has still got an Arty. Our Arty is way out in the peninsula. He's a Conqueror gun carriage, whilst the enemy's is a T-92 HMC. I think the ELC has decided to head south. They haven't found the T-92, so he's probably over on that little spot of land in K7. There's the 53 TP. Oh, he's not! He's over the west side of the map, and the ELC found him. Baseman staying behind to protect the cap area. Again, it's the best thing he can do under the circumstances. If he was to go out and try and get to the enemy Arty and he was spotted, he might be taken out. And looks like the 140 is moving up on him. He's a one-shot, this 140. He's been proxy spotted and he gets a kill. He goes up over the rise as he's moving and takes him out. That's his 5th kill. 1/3 of the enemy team. He's only going to get 1 more kill and he's got a top gun. There's the ELC and he's coming in. He's a one-shot. Oh no! The ELC is going to get a 1 free shot at him before he's loaded. Oh, well, the ELC left it a little too late. And he got the kill! He did another move exactly like he did with the Object 140. Took out the ELC. And that is the end of the game because it's all over. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And here's the end of battle results. It was a 2nd class tanker for the Baseman from Hell in the XM551 Sheridan. He managed to get a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, a bruise and medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. But best of all, he got a top gun. He got 6 enemy kills, and the last one was very cheeky because the ELC hesitated for just a moment. He stopped on top of the mound, probably waiting for his reload to come through. And that allowed Baseman to get his reload in time and then do a drive-by and take him out of the game. So very well done by the Baseman from Hell. His win rate from that game was 4,131, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, he did get the highest damage on his team, but not the highest damage overall. The Object 140 on the enemy team managed 3,790 hit points, but he only got a Confederate because it wasn't 20% of the enemy hit pool in the end. The next high scorer on damage was the M48 Patton on the enemy team with 2,713, followed by, yes, the Baseman from Hell with actually it was the second. Baseman was second. Sorry, I'm wrong. Baseman was second with 2,753, and then it was the Patton with 2,713. So he was in 3rd place, and Baseman was in 2nd. When it came to kills though, he was in top spot with 6 kills, 3 kills to the 703 112, 122 I should say, and 2 kills to the ELC M90 on his own team, the M48 pattern on the enemy team, their Object 432 and their T44. When it came to base XP, he was in second spot because the 703-2 actually managed to get 958 base, 874 went to Bassman, 789 went to the ELC Avon 90. He fired 14 rounds in that game, got 11 direct hits and 10 penetrations, damage of 2,753 hit points, of which 577 were at more than 300 meters. He received 4 hits, all 4 were penetrations I'm afraid, and most of those came from that T100 LT, but he did receive 1 shot from the Scorpion, which did present a bit of a problem because it took him down to minimal hit points for the rest of the game. 2 enemy vehicles were spotted, 6 enemy vehicles were damaged and killed, and 252 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 39,206 credits, got 19,603 from personal reserves, a total of 58,808 credits altogether, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he took away a loss of 7,225 credits for the game. He picked up 7 bonds for this being a tier 10 game, and 1,311 XP times 5 for the first victory took away 6,555 experience points altogether. So yes, he did camp to win, as you might say, but when you've got minimal hit points, the best thing you can do is be useful somewhere where you're not going to be sniped at and taken out. If he'd actually started roaming around the battlefield trying to take out enemy tanks, they might have been able to snipe at him, and of course the enemy Arty might have been attracted by the fact that he had very low hit points and tried to splash him to death. By sitting in the bushes the way he did, he was able to get snipe shots on the enemy tanks as they were coming up, and of course the 2 best shots, well, apart from that blind kill on the Scorpion that he managed to get, the 2 best shots were the kills on the 140 as he approached, and then the ELC Avon 90, because they were both basically drive-by ones. As he was moving in one direction, he was shooting sideways at these guys, but they just couldn't get an accurate shot on him, whilst he managed to finish them off completely. So, very well done by the Bassman from Hell. I believe we've got one more replay from the Bassman before his current batch is over. So do stick around and watch that. If you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.